Hello and good evening. My name is Hubbub Bologne. You are listening to WMAQ, Chicago Teetotalers Radio. As the Teetotalers coming off of a rest day in between this three-game series with the New Ohio Debonairs. Coming off a loss, a 9-6 loss, and a bit of a struggle this season. We're going to see if the Teetotalers can get past their hump and take on a surging New Ohio Debonairs. At this time, we're running a little late from our opening pitch, so we're going to head right down to our public address announcer for the start of this game. Hello, Rothstein Park in Chicago, Illinois, and welcome to tonight's game between the New Ohio Debonairs and the Chicago Teetotalers. At this time, allow me to introduce the starting lineup for the visiting New Ohio Debonairs. Batting first, the first baseman, number 3, Dollop O'Daisy. Batting second, the left fielder, number 30, Carrick Burns. Batting third, the shortstop, number 5, Blithely Cartwheeling. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 20, Turf Tamber. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 14, Ghost Hill Down. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 12, Benjamin Lodhouse. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 41, Murphy Bed Sleepover. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 31, Hammond Dangle. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher for the New Ohio Debonairs, number 6, Red Anger. And introducing the starting lineup for the home team, Chicago Teetotalers. Batting first, the second baseman, number 35, Cowie Baggett. Batting second, the catcher, number 14, Moopy Poundcake. Batting third, the shortstop, number 12, Boxer Ribeye. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 3, Gert Junction. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 30, Better Thrusty. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 27, Throat Boulder. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 49, Stink Success. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 2, Nevada Escargot. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher for the Chicago Teetotalers, number 70, Malort Jetson. And as we head down, as we get things started, as Malort Jetson takes the last of his warm-up pitches. Tell you that both these teams very much could use a strong performance in this series. The Debonairs. First pitch.
Too high. Foul ball.
But again, the
Foul ball.
Aces are on the mound. This is Malort Jetson, who unfortunately has not had the best of the season.
Pitch is outside.
He has only registered 2 wins and 5 losses in his 7 starts.
Nope. Outside. Foul ball.
On average, he does not typically see the 6th inning, but he's going to get a strikeout. Not many for Mr. Jepson.
Outside.
And Jepson getting a 1-2-3 inning as the throw to Gert Johnson gets the third out. And here comes Red Anger.
Play ball.
Red Anger, the starting pitcher for the Debonairs, 3-3.
Outside.
With 24 strikeouts. Short only by one to Bruce Dapper, who just got the win in the most recent game.
Nope. Outside. Out.
And that's going to go right to the glove of Benjamin Flodhouse, which allows the runner to tag up. Here is Boxer Ribeye for the Teetotalers.
Steer right.
And to industry! What a swing by Ribeye! I was just going to say he's batting .256 going into today's game, but that is his 5th home run of the season. And for someone who has not been a regular in the starting lineup, that is a man who is really starting to streak in these games. He was great in the losing effort to New Ohio the other day. And that is going to unfortunately be a strikeout for Gert Johnson. Here is Better Thrusty, the left fielder. And that's going to be popped up easily for out number 3 by Blythe Cotman. Well, in a big way, the Teetotalers get on the board very early. Through that box of ribeye, home run. And the Debonairs respond with a turf timber double. Falls deep into the corner of Rothstein Park here in downtown Chicago.
Inside, off the plate.
And another strikeout for Mulot Jepson, who is, I must say, he's pitching a bit inspired so far today. Facing Benjamin Flodhouse here in the lower end of the order. Big swing foul, 1-2 the count. Trying to protect that 2-run lead. Should be an easy play at first, keeps the runner at second. And here's Murphy Bed Sleepover. Watches as strike one goes by. Murphy Bed Sleepover. It's ball one. Batting 196, not the strongest performance at the bat, and he's going to strike out. He does have a bit of a habit of that. It is his 7th strikeout. And starting things off for the Teetotalers yet again, it is Throat Boulder, the right fielder. He's going to get on with a single that's going to go all the way back to left field and be fielded by Carrick Burns. Teetotalers like, they do have a few heavy bats in their lineup, and they like to kind of position them in different spots in the lineup. Throat Boulder in the 6th spot might be a good fit for him. He had been struggling just a little bit. That's going to be a strikeout. I think success.
Strike.
Not had a lot of success lately. He's found his way back into the lineup, but again, batting .246 going into today's game. That is Nevada Escargot. That's going to go right to the glove of Carrick Burns. And with 2 outs,
Throat Boulder will have to remain on first.
Whoa. Foul ball.
1-1 the count. That's going to be popped up into foul territory. Should be an easy one for Go Still Down. Makes the catch.
Steer eye.
Starting things off at the top of the third for the Debonairs.
Strike.
Hammond Dangle, the backup catcher, giving Dimples Bugby a bit of a rest. Bugby, one of the stronger batsmen for the
Strike 3. You're out.
Debonairs, but don't seem to be... You got to give everybody a rest just a bit, and he's going to strike out. Here is the pitcher spot, Red Anger. What a diving play by Cowie Bangett. Gets the throw, makes it to first, but out number 2, Gert Junction with the catch. And with 2 outs, here is Dollop O'Daisy back into the leadoff spot for the New Ohio Debonairs. Lost his form a bit for a while, but he's going to fly that one out to Better Thirsty. You know, again, it's a long season, and Dollop O'Daisy batting .281, 6 RBIs, 3 home runs, 23 hits. That's going to be fair, just down the third base line, running to retrieve it is Herrick Burns, and it's going to be a double by Cowie Bangett to start things off. Here is Moopy Poundcake, bottom of the third. Big swing by Poundcake. He was trying to send that one into the fielded area. 1 and 2, another home run. And it moves the runner to third. Bangett is on third. And that is going to drop into center field. Missing the dive is Murphy Betzlevo. A potential triple. Bangett scores. Ribeye with the triple. A home run and a triple for Boxer Ribeye. And that's going to be now 4-0. As he will score off that single from Gert Junction. Better Thirsty and the Teetotalers are really putting together a nice run at this time. Another single puts Thirsty on firsty. And that's going to be a fancy Dan to end the inning very quickly. But not before the Teetotalers extend their lead to 4-0 over the New Ohio Debonairs. I must say that Fancy Dan brought to you by Fancy Dan's Follicle Products. More fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. They have a brand new gelatin styling. I don't want to say it's a salve, but it's a gelatin-based styling product, I guess is the best way to say. I don't understand. Gelatin is usually something that you just you add to your ingredients to make your dinner a bit more interesting and palatable. But I guess they can use it as a hair product as well. And falling out of that is Throat Boulder. That is going to be an error to Throat Boulder that puts on lively cartwheeling, and this is not what the Teetotalers would like. They're giving an opportunity to the Debonairs to get back into this game. That is going to be strike 1 for Turf Tamber. Cleanup spot, no less. He's going to keep this streak alive by singling it to the middle for stink success. 2 runners are on. Only one out here is Ghost Hill down.
Foul ball.
0-2 for Hill down. Jepson tries to get him to chase that outside.
Foul.
He swings, and that one is foul. Swing on that one, it's going to drop shallow into center field. Sting success. Able to make the throw. It is not far enough for any of the runners to tag up. So they stay on first and second with 2 outs and Glenjamin Lodhouse.
Foul ball.
First pitch sent foul to the first base side seats, and that is going to be an easy one. Picked up by Boxer Ribeye and throw to Gert Junction for the out. So the Debonairs still unable to get a run. The Teetotalers are holding them scoreless after 4. Bottom of the 4th, it's Red Anger back on the mound, and that's going to be right into the glove of Blithely, cartwheeling the throw in time for the out. Brilliant diving catch by Blithely, cartwheeling, a fielding master for the Debonairs. He's preferred to play third base, but got a lot of chance to play shortstop, and he is not disappointing. He is very versatile for the Debonairs. And here is the pitcher spot, Malort Jepson.
Foul ball.
Really staying in. It's only the 4th inning. No reason to put him
Track.
on the bench just yet. He's going to swing that one. 0-2. 1-2. That one goes inside the foul. For a ball, he's going to swing and strike out, ending the inning. So after 4, it is 4-0. The Teetotalers still on top as the bottom of the Debonair order takes the plate 7-8-9. It starts things out with Murphy Bed Sleepover is going to drop for a single into shallow right field. It has to be retrieved by Throat Boulder. And now it is Hammond Dangle, the backup catcher.
Foul.
First pitch is popped foul behind the backstop. That's going to go right to Malort Jepson, to Ribeye, to Junction. Fancy Dan double play, brought to you by Fancy Dan's Follicle Products. Put more fop in your coif with Fancy Dan and the styling sells pomades and shampoos.
Foul ball.
Here's Red Anger, the pitcher,
Strike 3.
and he will strike out with not much fanfare. Looks that one as it goes by, and will take to the mound for Cowie Bangett. Both teams going to the top of the order. As we start the bottom of the 5th, Cowie Bangett. Bangett, what a product of the Chicago system he has been. At his .381 on the season, 18 RBI, 6 home runs, 40 hits in all. That's not including, of course, today's game. He flies that one out, but very much an asset on the Chicago team. They've been deciding whether he should be a cleanup batter or the leadoff hitter. I think leadoff is a good one to go with. Here is Boxer Ribeye, easily a dandy of the day,
Sad.
as he has got the home run and a triple. I believe he is responsible for 3 of these 4 runs.
Out.
And he's going to hit that one right to go still down for out number 2. Let's say a third hit from Ribeye, a single or a double would really get us pucked on the plate.
That pitch is too low.
Triple, of course, is the hardest one to hit,
Outside.
but in a park like this one here at Rothstein Park, that is a very doable thing if you put the ball in the right spot. That's going to be an easy out for Turf Tambo. Throws to Dolapo Daisy, and the 5th inning comes to a close.
You're out.
First pitch, Gert Junction able to grab it and put Dolapo Daisy right back to the dugout. Here's Carrick Burns. Big swing finds the gap as that's going to drop into the gap between right and center field. Throat Boulder making the throw, and it's going to be a triple for Carrick Burns. Again, we were just saying how this is a triple-friendly park. That is exactly what you need to do. There is just such wideness, such width in that outfield. You find the gap,
You're out.
you can very easily get yourself some extra bases. That's not going to be it's a great fielding effort by the left fielder, Better Thrusty, to prevent the tag up. That, of course, is going to be our run number 1. Another triple. Well, Burns will, in fact, score from the triple of Turf Timbre. Here is Goes Till Down, and that will bring that to an end. It goes right to Boxer Ribeye, makes the throw, and the Debonairs will have to settle for 1 run. They close the lead of the Teetotalers to only 3. But back up to bat is Better Thirsty, 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup with Throat Boulder and Sting Success to come. Better Thirsty is going to smash that one. It's going to be higher than it is long. It's going to fall right into the glove of Murphy Bed Sleepover for out number 1. His Throat Boulder 1 for 2 today with a single. Boulder not having the best season, batting .227, has had 5 home runs, however. He's going to get on with a single. That is his 17th hit of the season. Stink Success 0 for 2 today. We got another one batting .246.
Nope.
That is the thing. The Chicago Teetotaler players have just not seem to all been going on high-octane cylinders at the same time. If they could only be consistent across one another, they could really put a challenge out for this Continental League. I think they have the talent. They just haven't been really
Inside, off the plate.
on at the same time. Full count for Stink Success.
Take it away.
And he's going to walk. So that is quite the fortuitous event. Here's Nevada Escargot 0 for 2. And that's going to go right to Carrick Burns for out number 2. And Malort Jepson, the pitcher spot.
Outside. Pitch is outside.
Again, 2-0.
Foul ball. Strike.
Fouls that one off, and there is and that is going to be strike number 3, ending the 6th inning.
Steer right. Foul. That pitch is inside.
1 and 2, facing Benjamin Lodhouse here in the top of the 7th. And Jared Junction is able to scramble to that one, making it to Jepson for out number 1.
Steer right. Steer out.
Boxer Ribeye getting under that one for out number 2. There's Hammond Dangle.
Nope, that's inside. Out.
That is going to be the end of the top of the 7th, and we can all take a very nice stretch as Cowie bang it 2 for 3, both doubles.
Foul ball. Fair. Foul.
And out number 1 recorded by the first baseman. Alapo Daisy, here is Whoopie Pound Cake. That falls into the glove of Turf Timbre to end the 7th inning. So still 4-1. But we're seeing how good these ace pitches can be for the teams. Red Anger will be coming out, and Harry Tarcake will be pinch hitting for Red Anger. Harry Tarcake on the bench today. He's been playing center field lately. He's been leadoff hitter for a bit for the Debonairs. We start things off in the top of the 8th with Dollop O'Daisy. 2-2 the count for Dollop O'Daisy. Filling it up does Jepson. 80 pitches from Malort Jepson. He is quite the work. He's putting a workhorse's effort. And now 82 as O'Daisy is working that full count and just filling up those foul balls. Boxer Ribeye diving onto it to record the second out. Here is Carrick Burns. And there seems to be an injury to Boxer Ribeye on that diving play. We'll have to see what happens. Burns makes that one as it goes into center field. Fielded by Stink Success. And it looks like Derry Hamper will come in as the relief pitcher
Inside.
for what could potentially be the final 4 outs of the game if the Teetotalers can hold on to this lead. Hamper is going to pitch that one. That's going to be thrown to bang it. He is safe. Carrick Burns on second. Hot wheeling. Working the count 3-1. That should be easy. Ribeye playing it deep into shallow outfield. Makes the throw to Junction. And in comes Shirley Bo Burley for the Debonairs. And Gert Junction coming in for the Teetotalers to start things off. Hits that one. A bit of a trouble does Bo Burley to field it. Still gets the throw to first base. Junction has not had the best seasons. Batting .218 going into today's game. He's had 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. But not what is expected of someone that the Teetotalers have really been expected to be one of their heavier hitters. Same goes for Throat Boulder. Just unfortunate to see that. And I think if one or both of those players had really been hitting for the fences, I think we'd be seeing the Teetotalers making a challenge for at the very least, the top 3 in the Continental League. And that's going to be on with a single with 2 outs. Stink Success is going to hit that one. It's going to be foul into the third base seats. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Fouls that one off, 0-2 the count, facing Shirley Bo Burley. And he's going to get and Shirley Bo Burley is going to get the strikeout. That's only Shirley Bo Burley's 5th strikeout. Prior to today, he's only appeared in 6 games, pitching for 9 2/3 innings. Has recorded a loss, 0-1, but again, in relief, you don't really see those sort of decisions too often. Decent ERA, 4.6, whip of 1.65. And we're seeing that is going to be 1 on for Turf Tamber, now facing Derry Hamper here in the top of the 9th. Still quite a bit to do.
Too high.
1-1 the count for Ghost Hill down. That's going to be a single into left field. Better Thrusty fields that, and now the tying run is at the plate in the form of Benjamin Lodhouse. And what the Teetotalers would not give for a Fancy Dan double play at the moment, to just kind of ease the pain and ease the relief. That could potentially be it. Boxer Ribeye to bang it to Junction. The runner advances to third. But it's a Fancy Dan double play, putting 2 outs on the board, and Murphy by the sleepover, the final out potentially of this game. Fouls off the first one, runner on third, and the Teetotalers can breathe a little bit more easily. That is going to be right to Nevada Escargot. The throw to Junction. The out is recorded. The Teetotalers get the win by a score of 4-1 over the New Ohio Debonairs. They improve to 13-16. Again, the final score, the New Ohio Debonairs, 1 run off 8 hits. The Chicago Teetotalers, your winners, 4 runs off 10 hits in 8 innings. And, of course, the box scores will make its way into your afternoon newspaper tomorrow. I'll tell you that the winning pitcher is Malort Jepson, and the save goes to Derry Hamper, but Red Anger, of course, records the loss. sad to say. Malort Jepson, that's a much-needed win for Jepson. That's a nice quality win. Only 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. A great day for him. Red Anger, 4 strikeouts. Again, we're seeing why these are considered the ace pitchers of this team. And of course, we go to the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, who bring to us our finest dandies of the day. Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, reminding you that 4 out of 5 doctors smoke Honey Wheat brand cigarettes, and the 5th one, well, it works at a place where smoking is the cigarettes are provided by the doctor's office, and he smokes whatever he can get. So again, the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company reminding you to smoke wheat every day. The 3rd finest dandy of the day is Malort Jepson, the starting pitcher. I think that should have been a higher honor for Mr. Jepson. 7 2/3 innings, 6 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. 2nd finest dandy goes to Turf Tamba, who went 4 for 4 today with a triple, a double, and an RBI. Short of the cycle, unfortunately. And Boxer Ribeye with all of those statistics. The home run, the triple, 3 RBIs and 2 runs. Is our finest dandy of the day. Thanks to the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company for registering the finest dandy of the day and providing a carton of Honey Wheat brand cigarettes to Mr. Boxer Ribeye. That is going to be it for us today here on WMAQ, Chicago's home of the Chicago Teetotalers. I can tell you that the Teetotalers do in fact have another game coming up just tomorrow evening against the New Ohio Debonairs before they host the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. They have a day off and they host the Philadelphia Brown Trousers on the 15th and the 16th as part of a 3-game series. Should be a difficult one, so we'd love to see some momentum from the Teetotalers. Another win would be lovely to see them welcome a very difficult team in the Brown Trousers. But, of course, that will happen in just a few days' time. Until then, my name is Hubbub Bologne. This is WMAQ, this is Teetotalers Radio, and we'll see you at the baseball.